Good morning, Lana Scott Lighthouse. So guys, this is an angel message for the collective. Okay, I pulled the runes and we got 7. And to me, 7 is always a message from the angels. Because when I first started asking for their guidance, they would give me 7 runes, 7 runes, 7 runes. Okay, so there's 7 here. We've got Thurias, Algas, Nautis, Burka, Anzu, Dagas, and Manus. And I'm going to tell y'all what each one of these means. But in the meantime, I'm also going to point out that I asked for what's unseen and what is seen. And I'm using the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, okay? And we have, for what's unseen is exchanging gifts. And I'm actually going to read from the book to y'all about what this is. To me, because of what we get in the runes, this is talking about exchanging a gift with the divine, you know, because you have to have an open heart to be able to hear the messages, right? So I feel like when you get a message, that does make sense. That if your heart is open, you're being receptive, right? At the same time, they're giving you a gift, they're giving you a message, so you are exchanging energy with the divine. So that is unseen by you. What is happening in your everyday life, the signs and synchronicities become available that you see and recognize. Okay, because then we have flexible, which is what is being seen by you, which flexible is talking about being able to integrate those energies from the messages that you get, the signs and synchronicities, and being teachable. Okay, so that is what's seen by you. How teachable are you? And I'm going to read to y'all from the book, okay, but I'm also going to tell you what the runes mean, okay, and I didn't put up my light today, so I'm just going to put my phone down and put it right in front here so it's not quivering and shaking around the way it does. All right, okay, so on the runes we have Thurias. Thurias is talking about protection. Okay, this is the full moon in Leo energy. This is talking Leo in the full moon. They're talking about shadow being brought to light. What with Pluto now being in Aquarius, things that we don't see that have been unseen are being brought to light. Okay, they are being shined on because of the energy of these planets and where we're sitting in the universe at this present time. So in my mind, it's true that Pluto and Aquarius brings a lot of things to light that people have been ignoring, not seeing. So what is being brought to light for you? Okay, I always see Thurias as having gone through a portal. So this is saying you now have the ability, and you're fully protected while you do this. The angels are saying that you can see what has been hidden from you. Maybe some bad habit you want to break, something that your higher self is saying, this is something, what are you going to do with it? If it's something that's negative that you no longer want to keep, that you need to get rid of, if you're moving towards higher consciousness, is there a way that you can better yourself? Okay, because you are getting messages from the divine. Algas is talking about self-mastery, that you are transcending, your intuition is growing, okay? And Pluto and Aquarius, this is where a lot of things are going to come to light that maybe you don't like, or things that you do like, and you have to decide, where's your soul going? What are you wanting to bring to light, to live by in your life? And I don't know about you, but I personally want any negativity to be gotten rid of. I have been doing a lot of meditation and grounding, okay? And I would suggest also, for those of you that know who Wrestling Around is, he's got a couple of videos up, and there's one of them where he's got a pick a card reading that you choose one, and I chose 3, but got drawn to 2, and I found a lot of information that really explained what was going on with me on a transcendental level of what I'm wanting to do with the rest of my life, how I'm wanting to use some hidden abilities that I had pushed to the side because I thought, well, I need to do things this way. But the shadow that's coming out is showing me that there's some other things I need to focus on that are big for me that I just haven't really been examining. But apparently, now that that's being brought to light, I do want to explore that. Okay, and I'm talking about my psychic mediumship gifts that I have really just ignored over the years. Like y'all all know, if you've been listening to my channel for any sort of time, Will has come and talked to me. I put up I did a little short video about that loved sign that I have. When my son's father passed away, he came several times, and I could feel his energy and had a conversation in my mind with him and either felt an affirmative yes or no to the questions I asked him. So are any of you having that happen? Are you having some things being brought to light that you that you realize this is where your angels and ancestors and your spirit guides are telling you to go? So is there something being brought to light that you need to look at? Because, and then we have Nadis. And Nadis is, self-mastery is talking about transcending and your intuition. Oh, I'm sorry, guys, I just did that one, So what is it that is transforming in you? Whatever it is, we then have Burka, which is the Earth Mother. And it's talking about healing and growth and where you're going to be going now. Okay, and that if there's anything in you that needs to be healed, this is the time that it's healing, whether you see it or not. Okay, because you are exchanging this gift with energy on an energetic level with the divine, if you're listening to the messages you get from your spirit guides and angels. And then we have Breakthrough, Path of Destiny, and this is talking about clarity. Okay, this is talking about dramatic change, where you're seeing the changes in yourself, okay, and how you're being guided by your angels of where to go, okay. And then we have Manas, which is the microchism to macrochism, but it's also shaman abilities, a spiritual healer, a spiritual teacher. It's talking about the self, your higher self, and where it's growing and going to, okay. So I really think that's telling. And like I said, I pulled the 2 cards, and I'm going to read to y'all exactly what exchanging gifts is. It's not going to sound like I'm reading, but I'm reading, guys. But I just wanted y'all to be aware of what is unseen, okay? So I'm just going to turn my phone here. I'm not going to hold it up. I'm just going to turn it. So exchanging gifts is talking about the law of giving and receiving, currency, trade-offs, weighing costs and determining value. So this is a time where all kind of opportunities are being offered. You've got everything you need to seize them. Yet for you to be able to honor them with the divine, okay, you have to put in the time. You have to exchange your experiences, your skills, and commit heart and soul to what you're choosing to pursue. So have you changed up any of your ideas of what you want to pursue? You can do it. Okay, you have what it takes to align successfully with the law of giving and receiving. You have to engage in a dance of give and take, push and pull, doing and being. So if you let fear guide your choices, you can deplete yourself or create an imbalance. So this isn't just a time of just do. Use your time wisely. Be mindful of the value others bring into your life, the angels are saying. Okay, so though be careful what you pray for, because you just might get it. All right. Sometimes you don't want to face the hefty price tag that comes with it. You may find yourself in a situation that you've always desired, but you may have to walk away from or even fail because you can't or won't pay the dues it asks of you. So you're going to have to look at, how does this bring value in my life, and is it something that I'm going to be able to pursue heart and mind, okay? So the angels are asking you to look at that. But it is saying, too, that not only can you handle it, but you'll flourish as a result, okay? So, oh, sorry, guys, I've got a nose itch. In relationships, this card is talking about an exchange of life force energy between 2 beings, you and the spirit. And it grows when it's reciprocated. You have to give and receive in order for love to flourish and abundance to flow between you. Because spirit wants you to start accepting all the blessings that are waiting for you, as well as offer the same gift in return. So, guys, you're going to have to be open-hearted and allow it to be filled. So let love flow in and out of you, because it's truly yours now. So this to me is also talking about loving the divine and what it's showing you. What is your true purpose? What is it you really truly want to bring into your life? Okay? And you see there's showing this give and take here between the cat and the ballerina, right? Or the fairy. Okay? So all your hard work and your efforts, your commitment to learning, creating, and spending your time wisely will pay off in ways that you have not anticipated. The gifts of yourself, your times, and your ideas, your energies being reciprocated by the universe, the angels, which is sending you the signs and synchronicities. Okay, and guys, we have that. Okay. So it's talking about aligning synchronicities, meetings and opportunities to bring you success. So everything is an exchange. Keep doing what you're doing. Goodwill comes back tenfold. And that's in your prosperity. Okay. And then we have, and that's unseen, what we have seen by flexible. Okay. Flexible is talking about teachability, which I've already talked about. Open-mindedness, being adaptable without compromising what's most important. Okay? So a tree's roots are solid in the ground, right? But its branches can bend in a hurricane or when the wind blows really strong. Whereas like a rigid structure, like a building, comes crashing down, right? So be conscious of how trees remain supple and secure while everything around else is in shambles. So that's how you need to be now. Be willing to learn new things, be teachable, malleable, yet stay firmly rooted in who you are. Common sense is important, but so is an open mind. So you have to find some balance there. Okay? Stay open, stay aware. Others will be more flexible with you at this time. Okay? So, what's the other one? I like to talk about the protection part of this because these cards all come with 3 separate messages. The essential meanings, the oracle's message, a relationship message, prosperity and protection. It depends on what kind of question you're asking. But I'm asking in general for the collective. So there is one for each. On relationships, it talks about being flexible. You'll be happy you made that choice. On prosperity, is talking about even when you have a clear vision of how you want to manifest something, what it'll look like and everything, you still need to relax and be open to all the possibilities, because spirit always has a better plan for you than you do. Like, it could be a job you hadn't thought of, a new source of money, some other opportunity that eludes your imagination. Be flexible and remind yourself, this or something better manifest for me now. Be teachable, because guys, I'm telling you, I know from personal experience, anything you think of for yourself, spirit also always has something you haven't thought of, an angle or perspective you haven't thought of, that's going to bring in a lot more. Spirit always has something more clear and better about what we could ever possibly dream for ourselves. And that's me, that's not the book, because that's something I have learned. So be willing to blend a little bit and expect the miraculous to occur, because it will. Okay? So in protection, it talks about when you become too rigid, you lose the access to growth and having untapped potential, and find yourself in an us versus them scenario. So you have to keep your mind and heart open and see if a more flexible approach feels better. Sometimes you may have this rigid idea of how things are going to play out for you, and then you find that some of that falls apart because the universe is saying, be more flexible, be more teachable. And there may be some things in between that schedule you set for yourself, this in between here, that is actually better because you learn a little lesson along the way. Guys, my scalp is actually starting to get tingly on the right side of my head. They're saying, yes, that's right. And somebody's loved one is, hang on, guys. Is there a message? Hang on, guys. I'm not getting like a clear picture. I told you guys I am willing to explore my psychic mediumship abilities, which have just been really in the background most. But there was a message here for someone that they just want you to know that they're looking out for you, or that they're around. Is that right? Spirit guides, ancestors, angels of other people. Is there a particular message? Guys, I feel like there's an older grandpa type figure here. I'm seeing like an older gentleman kind of flash in my mind. He's gray haired, he's kind of heavy set. To a granddaughter. Hang on, guys. I'm just seeing a big heart. So if there's a granddaughter that recently or in the past, is there a time frame? 2 years, has lost a grandpa or a grandfather figure, he's saying he loves you. Or somebody that, okay, so they're showing me a picture of Will, and I don't think it's Will, but they're saying, he's saying, making me feel like it is somebody that acted like a grandpa to somebody. He's just saying he loves you, and I think it's to a girl. I'm seeing a younger girl. Okay, guys, that's a message for somebody. I don't know who. It's just an older grandfatherly figure letting a younger girl know that he's thinking of you. I'm not having no Tracy. Yeah, you just gave me a name, Tracy. Stacy, Tracy, Stacy. It sounds something like that. Guys, this is a total surprise to me. This is only like the second or third time this has ever happened during one of my messages. But he's saying they will know. Or somebody knows somebody named Tracy or Stacy that lost a grandpa. He just says he's sending love. He's showing me a heart. A heart with wings. Okay, guys, that was a message for somebody. Okay, let's get back to our message here. So in protection, loosen up, keep your mind, see if more flexible approach feels better, because rigidity will set you up for a fight where there's only losers and no winners. So you have to find a way about bringing about a result that is mutually beneficial. Meet in the middle. Spirit makes a great mediator. Okay, guys, so that actually makes sense to me. So we have unseen and seen, and a message also for somebody named Tracy or Stacy. And these are your runes, and I'm going to show y'all one more time what the runes are. So if you want to look them up yourself, look for the esoteric meanings, guys, not the every day-to-day meanings, because that's what I've been focusing, and my head's going off again. So somebody's here, guys. There's the grandpa figure. Okay, so I feel like there's someone in their 30s. They're kind of showing me a picture of a woman that's got brown hair to about her shoulders. It kind of curls up. Her eyes look either blue. I can't really see what her eyes look like. She's not really sending me a message. She's just kind of standing there. Okay. Guys, I don't know what you're trying to say to me. All right, guys. All right, guys. My head's going off again in my ear, too. Okay, guys. That's the message for today. This is an angel message for the collective. And with a message for somebody who has a loved one that's passed on. Wow. Okay, so Stacy or Tracy, I hope you get this message. Or if somebody knows a Stacy or a Tracy, or if you know someone that knows a Tracy or Stacy that you don't know, this message is for them. That whoever acted as a grandpa to you says he loves you, and he's keeping an eye on you. All right, guys. Lana Scott Lighthouse.